Nice. It's quite a nice walk, I was just going to say. Some nice flowers around the edge. Plenty of seats for everybody to sit down. Right, views back. I'm suggesting all this looks quite new and fresh down here. It's tarmacking. Possibly not even open yet for us to walk. So I see they've got some areas which are fenced off. You've got the lifeboat shop there. It's just lovely to be out again, everybody, having these different walks from local walks. It does seem a long time since we're in Cromer doing something different and that, but we're back on the road, certainly for 4 days, and then up north to Bridlington in just under a couple of weeks' time, the 19th of May. I think we're going there, everyone. So, as I say, it's turning out not a bad morning now. Well, you can imagine the views from those houses and those top windows, flats, wherever they are now. It'll be quite grand and plush. So you can't obviously use that causeway at the moment to the marine lake. And you can see I don't know why they don't let you use this section and just close the other section off, but it's not to be, so we've done right not going there first. Right, we're getting there. We're just about 3 miles in and that, so I think we'll definitely have a bit of a rest on the way back somewhere. A little seat for 10 minutes and that. We're not doing too bad for pain. We've got a little bit of a lower ache. That's all I could say at the moment, but we're doing great. Right, we'll just head down this way. I think there's some steps at the far end. We've got certainly somewhere selling ice creams. Head up here. Right. Just have to watch our steps and footing. No accidents we don't want. As you see, a little cafe, ice creams. A few tables and chairs to sit on. Right, well, we're definitely coming into view now. The pier is. Right, I think we'll possibly take off from here. You can see the construction site in front. Looks probably as good as we're going to get. Right, that's our first flight done. I think we got some lovely footage there. So we'll head further round, see what this sign says, restoration project. Just trying to see when the estimated date is. It's being funded by the lottery fund and everything. Yeah, it doesn't really say a date, but I expect it'll be finished as and when it's ready. Restoration will cost 20 million. Right, just pointing the camera through the fence here. You can see it's taking shape. I've stripped all the decking off the top, all the railings and all that, so they're making some good progress. The buildings are having a good repair to them as well, so it's looking good, everybody. We'll see if we can get flying again in a minute. Right, I think we'll go up this top here. We might get a better height advantage to see more. So up here we go, everybody. Right. Right, so we've got a nice view. Right, sorry about that, switch the camera off. We've got a nice viewpoint here, so possibly a quick fly from this direction. Right, that's the end of the flying done from here. We've achieved what we wanted to, and that's so we're going to head back now. As I said, we had 2 amazing drone flights, lots of still photos, so we're going to head back along here and obviously take the promenade back. We'll go onto that little island section, Marine Lake as well, and that it was 3.2 miles here, and that so it will be, as I say, about a 7-mile walk by the time we're home. We're currently, what time are we? We're just after 10 this morning, so we've been out 2 hours, so we'll probably get back about lunchtime. We'll have a few hours rest, and as I say, we'll have a little short walk with Skye this afternoon. We've done so much this morning, so as I say, you never know, next time I come here that could be completely finished, and it'd be worth every penny, even if it's £5 to go on there, and that just to see it. There's so many of these old piers in Great Britain what don't get repaired, and that they fall into the sea and that, but thankfully the lottery fund has come up trumps. So lovely old building there as well, shelter as well. I think they do lock these up by the looks of it, probably stop people sleeping in there at night. Right, as I said, I'm really glad we came here now. So this was a Prince Consort Gardens, this was, all along here, all these pretty flowers and everything. Right, it's turning into not a bad day. It's not too bad weather-wise, to be honest. It probably suits me, it probably suits Skye, not being too hot. We've got the captain's cabin, bar, restaurant. That's the one we come by at the bottom, possibly, with a cafe at the bottom. Right, we'll walk around this way, a little bit different to where we come first of all. That's the Anchorhead Hotel. I should imagine a lot of these are hotels converted now, flats as well, guest houses, B&Bs. So once we find an opportunity, we'll drop back down onto the promenade. Right, we might be found a little route down. Yes, we have. Right, so I think that was our last drone flight from around here. We've basically used all the batteries up. We've got some dregs of juice left in them, but not long enough for a decent flight, so I'm happy with what we got today. Right, so heading over to Marine Lake. I don't know what his official title is of over here, but it's quite pretty, some pretty buildings and that. We'll have just a little short walk around the perimeter. There's a cafe, I think, here as well. There's the views of Weston, the Winter Pavilion, the Grand Pier. So I would say that is the cafe over there. Not too sure what these buildings are. I think they're all residential flats and houses nowadays. Certainly that new building I would say is flats, but what the old building is, you got the, what we got there, we've got the Knightstone Theatre, it says, and we've got the prune house and baths, so there's probably some old baths in there. Alright, so this walk just basically takes us around the edge of all these buildings, so there's not too much to see around here. You might get views of the old pier just around the corner. Possibly can't go any further. It looks like they're possibly doing work, so we might be turning back. Alright, so that way is closed, so we might have to come back on ourselves. Well, not much to see here. Just come this way for a minute, Skye. Right, so we were beaten going around the other way, everybody. We're going to get the same if we go again, but you've seen possibly the drone footage from around here and that now, so the slow 3-mile walk back to the campsite, rest, lunch, and maybe a little sleep. Right, we probably won't do any more filming along here. You've seen all what we need to show you on the way and that, so we'll probably continue when we get to the beach, just have a last little bit of play for Skye and that, but we'll just have a slow walk back, probably take some still pictures what we missed coming, and as I say, get back for lunch and a nice little rest. Right, found a little section this side of the pier which looks dog friendly by other people on here, so I'm pretty sure when we get up to the pier we can't go past, so she'll have a little play now. Anything to keep her happy.
Where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride on the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you?
Right, this is a section we can go on now. This is the last bit of the walk back to the touring park. Let's see if she wants a little paddle in the water as well. Well, as you can see, it's turning out quite nice now. There's a little bit of warmth in the sun. We're late morning now, we're about 20 past 11 and that, so as I say, it's been a nice morning's walk. As I say, I know how far I can walk now, so I think Breen could be a possibility tomorrow. We'll just see how we wake up in the morning and that, but yes, I have got back pain and stiffness, which we'll have a couple of tablets when we get back, but as I say, this is definitely the longest I've walked since surgery just over 10 weeks ago now, so we're doing okay, everybody. Skye, I can't get the ball in the water. Bring it to Ian. Bring it to me. Bring it. Go and get the ball. Well, she's gone and got it. I didn't think she'd go and get it. As she's got older, she's gets a little bit more wary, I think. Good girl, come on. Now, lovely to see her enjoying herself. As I said, just Breen down in the distance. Right, I think she's had enough of the water by the looks of it. I think if we have a walk this afternoon, it'll probably just be a little short one later. We'll probably just do the opposite way round to the morning walk this morning around the estuary and over that little bit of countryside and that, so we don't want to do nothing too strenuous now, so we'll go back for 2 or 3 hours we got some videos to edit and really struggling with the internet signal, although when I woke up at 4 this morning it was strong, so I don't know why it is middle of the night. I presume it's because not many people are using it locally, so we're getting the full whack, but never mind everybody, these things are sent to try us, as they say. 6 miles everybody today, so once we get back I think we'll just about be just under the 7, and that this last couple of miles have been a little bit hard going. We haven't really had a stop to sit. We had a little stop to fly the drones now and again, but that was the only sort of time we weren't walking. Right, so we're going to head off the beach now. As you know from this morning, there's 2 ways you could go: road around by the estuary, and that we're going to go the quick way this morning down the road. We just think we need to get back now, have a drink, have a couple of painkillers. The back is just really aching now, the shoulder is feeling it as well, so as I say, we'll get back, have a little drink before we have lunch. As I say, we'll have a little peaceful walk this afternoon. I don't think we'll do any filming. If we do, it'll be some drone footage. No more walks to bring you today. You can see there's a pop-up cafe on this end of the beach as well. Right, we're almost back. A few people sitting in the cafe at the bar and bistro. Right, that's it everybody. Thank you very much for coming on this walk with me and Skye. Until I've edited this, I don't know whether it's been a 1 or 2-part vlog. It's quite possibly been a 2-part, but really appreciate it. So do give me a like, do give me a comment, do subscribe to the channel if you could please, it all helps. And that's so we'll see you all again tomorrow. As I say, we could be walking to Breen, and that we'll just see how the back is after recovering today. So thank you all, bye for now. As you can see, we made it back to the touring park. A few of the campers have gone. I can just see, I think it was 6 or 7 here now. They possibly all be coming in from about 12:30 again today. So we'll see how busy it gets.